you haven't played Azul and you're thinking about buying it for you, your family, and your friends, well, these are the top 3 reasons you should buy Azul. I'm not just talking about how the game is played, the mechanical aspects, or just how beautiful it is, but also how it feels to play. I genuinely want you to get this game because I know for a fact that you're gonna enjoy it. If you're new here, we are Being Friends. We're a channel dedicated to showing you that games are a great way to connect with others. We just hit 500 subscribers! Thank you so much to everyone who has joined us on this journey. We're so excited to get to share some of our favorite games. Leave a comment below and let us know what your favorite games are to play with your friends. And consider subscribing if you want more. What really makes Azul so much fun? Well, I think I've boiled it down to about 3 main things, and I'm really excited to share with you. The first thing that I want to share with you is how beautiful Azul is. And it was one of the first things that I really fell in love with when seeing Azul online. I immediately wanted to get it and be able to play it. Azul is just so beautiful. And obviously you can see right on the front of the box just what I mean. I basically just saw the tiles on the board and was instantly convinced. I remember buying it with Evan and we were so excited just to have the tiles in our hands. We were pleasantly surprised to find that the mechanics in this game are just such a beautiful working machine. It's like everything just works and it feels so good when you fit everything together perfectly. And I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I mean, obviously first you have the box, right? I think art is such an important part, I like that rhyme, of a board game. It's fun just moving things around and getting points, but for me, if it doesn't inspire some sort of connection or feeling, then it's not nearly as enticing or connecting. Art and story play a huge role in connecting to the player. Now, this game has absolutely no theme. It's an abstract game. It's not something you're gonna find a story in, but it makes up for it in how beautiful this game looks. Let's open it up. You've got your boards, which are also really beautiful. Of course, the main attraction is the tiles. Every time I get my hands on them, they're just wonderful. They're simple, they're elegant, the colors are just amazing, and just makes me want to play. It makes me want to pick and choose and make these tiles get me a ton of points. For me, I really appreciate the attention to detail. One thing I love so much about the game is just starting and setting up for the first time. Every time we get to set up this game, I just love getting to see all the color combinations that you put on each of the spaces in the game. And you get to do this every round, and you get to see, oh, what color combination is going to come up this time. It makes me so excited to continue to play, and that's just the setup. Oh, it's getting hot in here. But it isn't just the art that's beautiful in Azul. It's also the ease of play and just how wonderfully addictive the game is. Here, come follow me. I'll show you what I mean. Azul is so easy to learn. You could teach it in under 10 minutes if you know the game really well. And it's something that is really important when you're thinking about purchasing a game that you might want to show a lot of people. Some people aren't interested in games that have a high complexity or take a long time, and it's super quick to set up. You take some tiles, put them out on the boards, and like I mentioned before, it's just so nice seeing how all the colors correlate and match up. Sometimes you get these fun doubles, and this one's a double-double, which incredible. And you're done. It's so easy to set up and get started. Just distribute your player boards and you're ready to play. Something that's really important when buying a game is how easy it's gonna be to teach and learn and play with the people you love. It's a really perfect example of a game that is beautifully designed to play with pretty much anybody. That's one of the reasons I love playing so much. It's such an easy game to understand that you can play it with anybody. And that is just another reason that I knew I had to get this game. Not only is it easy to set up, it's easy to learn, but it's so easy to play. Every round is a simple choice, just one thing. The game is lightweight enough for anybody to kind of grasp what's going on, but each decision is so impactful that it feels important, it feels fun, it feels like the things that you do make a difference in not only your experience, but every other player that you're playing with. So I'll tell you a little bit about how the game is played. As you go around the table, you're picking one color from any of these spaces. They're called factory tiles. The cool thing about choosing maybe these two reds is that the other tiles on the same board actually go right into the middle. And this middle space becomes another spot you can choose from. So each tile as they're getting chosen from will contribute to the tiles in the center of the board. This can become kind of a tense hodgepodge melting pot of tiles that eventually actually can make the tiles give you negative points if they build up too much, or you can't end up placing the tiles that are left to choose from. But the beauty of Azul is its simplicity. It stays consistent the whole way through. You don't have to worry about things switching up or becoming inundated with a bunch of options that you don't know the weight of. They're all there in front of you. Everything is visible and digestible by every player. Because the game is so easy and light and understandable, it gives every player the opportunity to play their absolute best, make strategy out of such simple interactions, and to even eventually screw people over. The third thing that makes this game so great is the way that it makes players engage with the game. Because you're able to see exactly what the other players want and need, you can actually make choices that deliberately make your chances of getting the tiles you need much higher. Azul creates this wonderful experience where you know exactly what you want. You just have to find out how to best get there. And it keeps you so focused because every other player knows exactly what they want, but they also kind of know exactly what you want. Crazy how every single turn can affect every other player, and so when you're playing with up to 4 people, it can feel a little bit scary. One of the great things about Azul is it's not just evolving turn by turn as people take different tiles and the board shifting and changing, but every round you're going to be adding the tiles you choose to your scoring board. And as those tiles build up, they gain more and more points. And your goals and plans are changing throughout each and every round. Azul is a great example of a game that makes your choices and decisions really matter. Everything you do is impactful, and that's one thing that I love that sometimes you don't see in every game. I really think I could play Azul with anybody, and I think you could too. Tell me about your favorite part of Azul in the comments below, and if you've never played, there's a link in the description where you can go and check it out. Hey, if you like this video, make sure to tell YouTube you're having a good time by clicking the like button. I know I am. That was a weird feeling. Obviously this video wasn't a how-to or showing you exactly the way the game is played. I just wanted to show you how Azul made me feel and why I think it's a perfect game to buy to share with you and your friends and your family. I really think you're gonna love this game. I really do. I can't recommend it high enough as one of the games that you have in your collection, or maybe it's one of the first. I think it's a great game to start out with when trying to bring your family together or playing a new game with your friends. If you want to learn more about how to play Azul and maybe even get into some of the strategy, I've built a playlist for you to watch some more videos from other board game content creators that are extremely great. Check out the playlist in the description below, and there should be an info card coming up at the end of the video here. You know, it's always going to be fun and simple, but once you get into the game, it can actually get really deep as well. It's a really rich experience to learn how to really optimize your play. So there's a lot that you could get into, and I really think you're going to enjoy this game, and if you haven't had the chance to try it out, I really recommend just buying it, and I think you're going to love it. I really think you're going to love it. And make sure to share this video with a friend who's never played the game. I think one of the things I love about friendship is getting to share the things that I love. So make sure to share the video if you love Azul and want someone else to know about it. If you want to hear about some more games that are super easy to play and learn and are really enjoyable, go check out our video about our 5 favorite games to play with our mom. Those games are great. My brother does a great job at showing some incredible games that are really family friendly and just wonderful. I think that's it. Have a great day.